Hello, 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 hello. I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com, and today we're going to be making these two quarters into coin rings for my customers. We've got a Florida and a New York quarter here. Let's start with the Florida one, and the first thing we got to do is punch a hole right in the middle of it. So let's hop right into it. How's it going, Country? Thanks for the rose. Oh, you know, making coin rings. Living my best life. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the live. So these state quarter coin rings are on sale right now. If you want to check that out, you can tap the little shopping cart down here. And if you have any questions while I work, feel free to ask. And if you enjoy the live, make sure to tap the screen a couple times. Here's our quarter so far. Next thing we're going to do is clean up that inside edge with a deburring tool. Yeah, y'all make sure to tap the little shopping cart. It makes TikTok think my products are super great and sends more people into the live. There's a lot of cool reviews to read, and these are on sale right now. Got all 50 states and Puerto Rico. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order, okay? And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I need to order one for myself and my daughter won last year, 2004 Florida. That's actually what I'm working on right now. But yeah, tap that shopping cart. Check it out. Let's go get a coin ring, handmade in the United States with a real quarter. You get to pick from any of the 50 states. Just pick your state, pick your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. This is copper clad. I do have 90% silver available. You'll just need to go through the link in my profile. He's shaking over here. Calm down, little phone stand. There we go. All right, now we're going to start folding this. Use a doming block. How do you keep them from making marks on your finger? So these are mostly copper, and one property of copper jewelry is it tends to turn people's fingers green. I recommend applying clear fingernail polish every once in a while, so there's kind of a barrier between your metal and the skin, and most people, that works pretty well. There are like specialty products specifically for that purpose, but they're a bit more expensive, and they're basically clear fingernail polish. So I figure most people can get a hold of some clear fingernail polish, so that's what I recommend. And it works pretty well. Over time, you may need to apply a little more here and there, but as long as there's kind of a clear coat on the ring, it can reduce that issue. If you're really worried about it, I would suggest like a 90% silver or fine silver ring. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you haven't checked it out yet, these are on sale. Just taps a little shopping cart on the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. And if you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I wasn't able to add half or quarter sizes to the listing when I made it, and have all 50 states, unfortunately. What's the largest size? I can get these up to a size 12. If you need something bigger than that, I'd have to start with a larger coin. Half dollars I can get up to 14. Dollars I can get up to 16. And 1 ounce silver rounds I can get up to 18. I just recently made a size 17 1 ounce silver round. It's super big old ring. So yeah, if you want to check out the full catalog, you'll need to go through the link in my profile. But if you want to take advantage of this particular product that's on sale right now, tap the shopping cart down here. Yes, they are real coins. Every one of them. Hence coin ring maker. Use pennies for babies too. Pennies are tricky. At a certain point, they just start to stretch really unevenly. I have a lot of issues getting pennies past, say, like a size 4, size 3. It's really hard to get a consistent band. And most people who've asked me to make penny coin rings, they usually want a specific year. And anything after like 81, 82 is going to be mostly zinc, which doesn't make very good jewelry. And that's usually the years they want. So I've just kind of stayed away from penny coin rings for the most part. But we got that nice and stretched out. It's a size 11 right now, but you can see the ring stretcher leaves kind of a cone shape on it. It's a little wider at the top than the bottom. So what we're going to do is reduce this top side, get it down to about 9.5. And then on the inside here, there's a bit of a lip. We're going to remove that, and that should put us right at a size 10. So let's do it. Check out the shop listing down here. State quarter coin rings, all 50 states available. Make them to order, and they're on sale right now. So tap the little shopping cart, check them out, read the reviews. And if you have any questions, let me know. So now that's got the band nice and even and straightened out, looking good. I can get rid of that little lip. Head back over here. 420 likes on this live, y'all. Woo! Oh, man. I set up a new lighting array around my filming area, and the frame of it is like right where my head goes, so it's hard to hard to see what I'm doing without hitting my head. So I'm gonna have to fix that. The lighting's much better though. I just have something in my face. Which isn't great. Thanks for the corn, man. And the pepper. Dropping all the good snacks. It's corn. It's got the juice. also do coin cutting. Now that takes quite a bit of time. That and engraving. I've dabbled in both, but I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. I do like coin cutting. It's like meditative. It's very relaxing. Y'all do me a favor, tap the little shopping cart on the bottom of the screen and see if you have any coupons. I like to stay up to date on what kind of coupons TikTok's giving out at the moment. So if you check that out for me, let me know what coupons you have. I sure would appreciate it. Have I ever made a coined locket? I've tried. It didn't come out all the way. I'm not the best at sticking metal together, soldering, gluing, any of that stuff. It never seems to work out very well for me. Buy it now for $22.50. Let's go. Usually $30. $7.50 off right now. Do I have Arkansas? I do. I've got all 50 states available. Just tap the little shopping cart down there. Pick your state and your size. I'll get to work on it for you. There's our size 10 Florida. Very nice. Now let's go do New York. Let's go. I'm wearing them right now, dude. They're awesome. Y'all check out Coin Ring Craftsman. Follow him right now. He does awesome work. He made this out of a quarter. His technique is very different than mine, and his results are definitely really, really cool. He sent me this one as an extra, and I just love it. Is there a size guide on my website? No, what I recommend people do is visit a jewelry store and get size there. You're going to get the most accurate size. It's going to be free and it's going to be fast. So if you have any kind of jewelry store nearby, even if it's like the Walmart jewelry counter, get size there. There's a lot of bad ways to size your finger online, like using string and paper and measuring tape. None of them are very accurate because the changes from one size to another are so small. You really want a precise, accurate measurement. So I suggest visiting a jewelry store, getting size there, and then coming back. Well, I appreciate it, man. You don't have to get anything from me. I just wanted to support you. I really like your work. What's a good dampening block? I got this one from Harbor Freight like 4 years ago, and it works. It works perfectly fine. It's pretty good. Let's see here. It's 2 inches by 2 inches. Really, if you're working on quarters, you just want this 1 inch spot right here. It's very good. If you can't get to a jewelry store, you can get yourself one of these. I have seen in the past people have issues getting accurate sizes using these if they don't really know what they're doing. My main issue is I don't want you to have to ship your ring back because it's the wrong size. So if you can get your correct ring size beforehand, it saves us both a lot of trouble. How did the test run on the A1 Mini come out last night? Freaking awesome. I didn't get the filament with the printer that I ordered, so I ordered a couple different filaments with this printer, and I've been using ABS for years, so I didn't think I had anything I could throw in here. but I did some research online, and this can print PET G and hips. So I had two colors for that. I started doing some multicolor prints. This is like a little treasure box, and I actually, of course, had to make myself a ring. And this was printed at ludicrous mode, so like there are a few minor defects in it if you look really close, but it's comfortable, it fits, it looks great. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's pretty cool. So I got me 3 new rings. Yeah, dude, ludicrous mode. Do you laser engrave any coin rings? No, I do know a couple people in the coin ring uh, genre, I guess, who have been playing with lasers recently. There's Navarro coin rings and there's Midnight Joe. They both have been playing with lasers and coin rings lately and making some really cool stuff. But I don't have a laser. I have 3D printers. Lasers are pricey. How much for the ring on your pinky? So that's the first one I've made, and it's not my file. So I need to do some research and see if I can actually sell this. But it is something I'm looking into, and this particular file is only, it says it's a size 8, but it's coming up as like a size 7.5 for me. So I'll also need to play with it to figure out how to print it with different sizes, but I could easily see myself selling this for 20 bucks. Oh yeah, I definitely want to get a laser sometime in the future. But it was easier to save up for the 3D printer than it is for a laser. Lasers, if you want good quality that can work on like silver and other metals, you got to spend quite a bit of money. It is comfortable. It gets a little small, and like this is my wedding ring, just to let you guys know. Like I really like the design. I think it looks super good. So yeah, I might be adding something like this to the website pretty soon. Want to get into casting leftover silver soon? Heck yeah! Get you some map gas. Get you a couple molds. So I played with that a little bit, then I ran out of map gas. I gotta get some more. You can also use a stretcher reducer with a plunger. Or do you need the Arbor Press? You can use just like the plate that comes with the ring stretcher and reducer and just use this arm. You don't have to get a 1-ton Arbor Press, but I have found that these 17-degree dies are more uniform in their folds than the dies that come with a ring stretcher. Because ring stretcher dies are basically made for rings like this, like bands, right? Really thin bands to resize them. Whereas when you're making coin rings, you're getting more of kind of a flat profile, and the dies that come with these stretchers are a little difficult to maintain that profile compared to like a 17-degree die like this. But you can get these and use the hammer on the ring stretcher, right, to reduce. So like an Arbor Press isn't necessary, but I really like mine. Beyond like this 17-degree die, and like this particular die and this Arbor Press have made me so much money. Like it's a worthy investment if you can get a hold of one. So 1-ton Arbor, Yeah, I think I got mine for like $40, but that was like 4 years ago. So I'm not sure what they're running these days. But yeah, I got that at Harbor Freight, $40. Pretty solid. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like a 3-ton press, that's going to run you quite a bit more money. But a 1-ton, they're relatively inexpensive. Like for what you can do with it. A metal lathe, that's pretty intensive. Uh, I've been on the I want a lathe and I want a laser boat for like 3 years and just haven't found something I'm like comfortable investing that much money in. So Jason's Works dies are good, but they are a bit more expensive. If you want good dies at a relatively good price, look up Legacy Brand. It's basically the exact same quality as Jason's Works. Like I said, this is the first die I've ever bought. It still looks pretty much brand new. And this was probably like $40. And it's made me so much money. Just this one right here. Legacy Brand Tools makes good stuff. But, like, Jason's Works is good too. I like his tools as well. They are a little pricey. I think also worth the investment. Like his auto centering punch is a game changer. But it's pricey. I got mine secondhand, so I saved a bit of cash there. Same thing with this stretcher. This is a Pepe Tool stretcher, usually $600. Got it secondhand from somebody who barely used it. $300. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Alright, for anybody who's just joined in here and you don't know what's going on, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. Today we are making state quarter coin rings. My camera's going sideways. If you'd like to get yourself one of these, tap the little shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. They're on sale right now. Tap the shopping cart, check it out. I think they're like $7.50 off, something like that. And if you need a half or a quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I can do that. I just wasn't able to add those options. Nobody does coins where I'm at. There isn't really a market for them here. That's why I like selling online. I think if I just started this business in my hometown, it wouldn't get off the ground. But like promoting here on TikTok, I'm able to reach people who are interested in my work from all over. And that's enough to keep the business alive. So if you want to help keep my business alive, get yourself a coin ring. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're looking for something particular, I'd be happy to help you find it. How many orders do I get a day? It's not steady in any way or easy to predict. The way I do marketing is very, like I said, it's hard to predict. So some days I can have 0 orders, and that can go for like a 2-week period sometimes where I just don't get any orders at all. And then about a week and a half ago, I did a sale where these were half off, and I sold almost 200 in one weekend. It was like 174 rings in a weekend. So it's incredibly variable. How long does it take from start to finish? 30 minutes, an hour with polishing and packing. Most people get their orders within about 7 days, but that's with shipping as well. So I work pretty fast. I make coin rings every day. Yeah, I did not sleep that weekend. I just made rings for hours and hours and hours. But I got all the orders filled, and that's what allowed me to get this 3D printer back here. So good equipment, good work ethic, good customers, you know. If you can get all the pieces to fit together, it works out really nicely. But like I said, sometimes there's like 1 or 2 week periods where I just don't get any sales at all, and it can be discouraging. Viral marketing is not for the faint of heart, or like the gentle, sensitive soul. Like it can be harsh out here. You can you can put a lot of work into something and it just totally flop. Or you can, sometimes it's like with that sale, right? I set up a sale for these. I made a listing here on TikTok for these about a week and a half ago. Set them at 50% off and then just talked about them. And like over a 4-hour period, I sold so many. It was crazy. So like, don't underestimate the power of TikTok Shop. That was the lesson I learned. But it is hard to harness. It's elusive. Marketing here it's weird. Some days it's really on, and some days you just feel like you're wasting your time. Pay a lot of your bills selling sublimated tumblers. It's a decent sized market these days. And like when I can get the right people watching, I can move quite a bit of jewelry. But I don't know, man. It's hard to give advice because when it works, I'm not exactly sure what I did right. It's a lot of like maintaining a baseline of like content and customer interaction and like going live. Like it's not going to hit every time you go live, but if you go live often, chances are one of those times it's going to hit, which can be exhausting. Yeah, I used to be able to sell by posting videos. Like, I preferred that much more, like short form videos. I had a lot more fun doing that. But TikTok's kind of throttled it. So, I don't know. We'll go live if that's what needs to happen. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. I really, really appreciate the rings. Thank you. Excellent craftsmanship. We'll catch you later. If you guys haven't seen his work, go follow Coin Ring Craftsman. He's awesome. Yeah, when my wife saw these, she was like, "Yeah, I'm stealing those." I said, "No, dude, I gotta at least show them off before you take them from me." So that's how good they are. That's pretty good. If my wife wants to immediately steal them, you did pretty good. Is that a removal tool you're using? It's called a deburring tool. It's like a curved blade that rotates. It's usually used for cleaning up like pipe. with like rough inside edges, but it works really well for coin rings. And I've got a couple of them. So I switch from blade to blade, so they have different cutting angles. If you cut into a ring long enough, it'll match the angle of the blade. So I'll switch the blade until I can get all of that extra metal off. Deburring tools. They're pretty great. Alright guys, if you haven't yet, tap the little shopping cart. These state quarter coin rings are on sale right now. Just pick your state, pick your size, and I will make you a badass quarter coin ring. If you have any questions, throw them into the chat. If you enjoyed this live, make sure to hit the follow button. We are almost done with this one. We just got to make sure it's the right size. Look at that, perfect 10. Let's go. Guys, there are our 2 state quarter coin rings, way out of focus. I'll polish these up a little bit later. I want to go play with my 3D printer. So I'm going to end this live and we'll start another one that's more 3D printer based. So if you want to catch that, hit the follow button and we'll see you there. Have a great day. Peace.